Have you ever thought about what gratitude truly means and its significance in our lives? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? Gratitude, in its simplest form, is the act of being thankful. But it's much more than just saying thank you. It's a profound emotion that emerges from recognizing and appreciating the value of something or someone. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform our outlook on life. It's like a lens through which we view our world, coloring our experiences with positivity and resilience. Consider the act of enjoying your family, for instance. It's not always about the grand gestures or the big celebrations. It's about the small, everyday moments that fill our lives with warmth and love. Those moments of shared laughter, of comfort in silence, of mutual understanding, and the unspoken bond that ties you together. They are precious, aren't they? And when we express gratitude for these moments, we are acknowledging their worth, their importance in our lives. Now, let's take a step back and think about the basic necessities of life: air, water, food. We often take these for granted, don't we? But imagine, just for a moment, a life without one of these. Quite unimaginable, isn't it? That's the power of gratitude. It helps us appreciate the things we often overlook, reminding us of their essential role in our existence. And what about that special someone in your life? Your soulmate. The person who understands you like no other. The one who supports you, motivates you, and loves you unconditionally. Expressing gratitude for their presence in your life deepens your bond, strengthens your connection, and nurtures your relationship. The power of gratitude is immense, and it can deeply impact our lives. It encourages us to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, boosts our mood, and reduces stress. It makes us more resilient, helping us navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and strength. It reminds us of the beauty and goodness in our world, and in the process, enhances our overall well-being. Now let's see how. Imagine a life filled with stress, negativity, and dissatisfaction. Now, meet John, who lived such a life until he discovered the power of gratitude. John was your typical city dweller. He was a lawyer, a profession that came with its fair share of stress and challenges. Every morning, he would wake up with a heavy heart, dreading the day ahead. His life was filled with deadlines, court cases, and constant pressure. He was always chasing something: a promotion, a bigger house, a fancier car, the next big case. But no matter what he achieved, he was never satisfied. He was always focused on what he didn't have, what he hadn't achieved, and where he hadn't reached. John's dissatisfaction wasn't limited to his professional life. It seeped into his personal life as well. He rarely spent time with his family, and when he did, he was hardly present. He was always lost in his thoughts, worrying about work or pondering over his endless list of unfulfilled desires. He barely noticed the love and warmth his family offered him. The joy of a shared meal, the comfort of a hug, the laughter and the shared moments of happiness were all lost on him. He was like a man in a desert, dying of thirst, but unable to see the oasis right in front of him. His life was a constant race against time, against himself, against his own expectations. But the finish line kept moving farther and farther away. He was running, but he was getting nowhere. Then one day, John stumbled upon an article about the power of gratitude. It spoke about how reflecting on the things we're thankful for each day can help reduce stress, boost mood, and improve overall well-being. Intrigued, John decided to give it a try. He started writing down 3 things he was grateful for every day. In the beginning, it was difficult. His mind was so used to focusing on what he didn't have that he found it hard to appreciate what he did. But he persisted, and slowly, things started to change. He started noticing the small things: the warmth of the sun, the cool breeze on his face, the taste of his morning coffee. He started acknowledging the love and support of his family, the comfort of his home, the food on his table. He started appreciating his job, his colleagues, his clients. You may wonder, how can simply being thankful make such a significant difference? Well, let's dive into the science behind gratitude to answer that question. Gratitude, at its core, is an emotion, a feeling of appreciation for someone or something that has had a positive impact on our lives. As an emotion, gratitude can be studied scientifically, and the results are quite fascinating. First, let's talk about how gratitude reduces stress. When we express gratitude, our brain releases dopamine and serotonin, 2 crucial neurotransmitters responsible for our emotions. These neurotransmitters enhance our mood, making us feel happier and more content. They also help to diminish the feeling of stress and anxiety, as they are natural mood stabilizers. Moreover, gratitude can also serve as a natural antidote to negative emotions, such as envy, resentment, and regret. When we focus on what we're grateful for, our mind automatically shifts away from negative thoughts and feelings, promoting a more positive outlook on life. But that's not all. Gratitude also improves our overall well-being. Several studies have found that individuals who regularly express gratitude tend to have fewer physical health problems. They experience fewer aches and pains, have better sleep quality, and even have stronger immune systems. This may be because gratitude helps us appreciate our health, prompting us to take better care of ourselves. In addition to physical health benefits, gratitude also impacts our mental health positively. Researchers have found that gratitude can increase mental strength, resilience, and self-esteem. It can help us overcome trauma and adversity, making us more resilient in the face of life's challenges. Interestingly, gratitude can even improve our relationships. When we express gratitude to others, it fosters a sense of connection and bonding. It makes others feel valued and appreciated, strengthening the bonds of our relationships. One might ask, how does this all work? The answer lies in the brain. When we feel gratitude, our brain activates the anterior cingulate cortex and the medial prefrontal cortex, areas associated with understanding others' perspectives, empathy, and feelings of relief. This activation leads to the many benefits that we've discussed, from reducing stress to boosting mood and improving overall well-being. The beauty of gratitude is that it's a self-sustaining cycle. The more we practice gratitude, the more our brain learns to recognize positive things in our life, making us even more grateful. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So, the secret to happiness and well-being may lie in the simple act of expressing gratitude. It's an easy, cost-free practice that can bring about immense benefits. And the best part, anyone can do it. So why not give it a try? Knowing the benefits of gratitude is one thing, but how can we cultivate this attitude in our daily lives? This question, my friends, is a game changer. It's about shifting our focus from what's missing in our lives to the abundance that's already present. One of the simplest ways to foster gratitude is by maintaining a gratitude journal. Now you may be thinking, a journal? Really? But hear me out. The act of writing things down can be incredibly powerful. It's a subtle way of telling your mind, hey, pay attention to this. And when you start to pay attention to the good in your life, you'll find that there's a lot more of it than you might have realized. So every day, take a few moments to jot down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. In fact, it's often the smallest things that can bring the greatest joy. The smile of a loved one, the warmth of the sun on your face, the taste of your favorite meal. These are the moments that make life truly worth living. But cultivating an attitude of gratitude isn't just about acknowledging the good things in your life. It's also about expressing this gratitude to others. Think about the people who've made a difference in your life. Your parents, your friends, your mentors. Have you ever told them how much they mean to you? If not, now's the time. You see, expressing gratitude isn't just beneficial for the person receiving it, it's also incredibly rewarding for the person giving it. It creates a beautiful cycle of positivity that can ripple out into the world in unimaginable ways. Now let's talk about reflection. Reflection is a powerful tool for cultivating gratitude. It allows us to look back on our experiences, both good and bad, and find the lessons and blessings hidden within them. Think back to a challenging time in your life. At the moment, it may have felt like the world was against you. But looking back, can you see how that experience shaped you? How it made you stronger, wiser, or more empathetic? That, my friends, is something to be grateful for. And finally, let's not forget about mindfulness. Mindfulness is about living in the present moment, fully aware and engaged. It's about savoring the here and now, rather than constantly yearning for the next big thing. When we practice mindfulness, we open ourselves up to the beauty and joy that's available to us in every single moment, and that in itself is a reason to be grateful. So, there you have it. 4 powerful tools for cultivating an attitude of gratitude: maintaining a gratitude journal, expressing gratitude to others, reflecting on positive experiences, and practicing mindfulness. Each of these practices, in its own way, can help shift your focus from lack to abundance, from stress to peace, and from dissatisfaction to joy. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude may require effort, but the benefits it brings are worth it. And remember, the more you practice gratitude, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So why not start today? After all, there's no time like the present to start cultivating an attitude of gratitude. Now let's go back to John and see how gratitude changed his life. When John first started practicing gratitude, he was skeptical. He felt like he was just going through the motions, writing down things he was grateful for, but not truly feeling it. But as days turned into weeks, a shift started to occur. He began to notice the little things, the small moments that made his life richer and more meaningful. John started enjoying his family more. He began to appreciate the love and support they offered him, the laughter they shared, the memories they were creating. He realized that his family was a constant source of joy and happiness in his life, something he had taken for granted before. He became more aware of the simple things in life, the air he breathed, the water he drank, the food he ate. He understood that these were not givens, but rather privileges that many people in the world did not have. This realization made him feel incredibly grateful and humbled. John also became more appreciative of his soulmate. He started to see her in a new light, recognizing all the ways she made his life better. He began to cherish their time together, understanding that every moment spent with her was a gift. John's health improved. He found himself more energized, more focused, and less stressed. He started sleeping better, eating healthier, and exercising more. He was happier, more content, and more fulfilled. John's productivity at work increased. He was more motivated, more engaged, and more enthusiastic. He started tackling challenges with a positive attitude, seeing them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. John's life transformed. He was happier, healthier, and more fulfilled. He had better relationships, he was more productive, and he was genuinely enjoying life. All because he decided to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. John's story is a testament to the transformative power of gratitude. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a way of life. It's the recognition of the blessings we so often take for granted, the laughter and love of family, the life-giving essentials of air, water, and food, the joy of finding a soulmate. These are the things that truly enrich our lives, the things we should be grateful for every single day. Throughout this video, we've explored the transformative power of gratitude. We've delved into the science behind it, revealing how it reduces stress, boosts mood, and improves overall well-being. We've also discussed practical ways to cultivate an attitude of gratitude, allowing us to fully appreciate the beauty and bounty of our existence. Remember, gratitude isn't a one-time act. It's a lifestyle. It's a conscious choice to focus on the positive, to appreciate the simple joys and profound blessings that make life worth living. So what are you grateful for today? Start your journey of gratitude now and see how it transforms your life.